Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. In the last episode we faced off with the big, bad, vengeful spirit that is Tom Fawn, the Phantom of the Space Opera Network, getting a second verse of a roast for yet another one of our party members. Instead of Mario this time getting roasted to a crisp, it was Rayman getting absolutely barbecued on an open fire. But with the main story of Rayman and the Phantom show now complete, it's time we clean up our final loose ends of our adventures in the world of Sparks of Hope once and for all. With that being said, today marks the end of quite an awesome adventure for both Mario and his Rabbid pals. For now, until another game comes along. But instead of ending on a sad note, let's make the most of our final journey and bring the spark back to the Space Opera Network once and for all. So, with that being said, this is gonna be the final episode of the Sparks of Hope game in general. I'm surprised I'm saying that today, because, honestly, I didn't see that in the last episode. I didn't know we were that close. But we are. So, it's insane. But, honestly, I've had a lot of fun with this, and I'm gonna be quite sad when it's over. But, with that being said, it's time we start doing all the last loose ends that we have. Since, honestly, we're pretty much, ready for the finale at this point, because, well, the story's over now. So, honestly, only a couple little things left to do, and we're completely done and over. And honestly, from here, it's all about just finishing up our star hunts, to the big gold mission for the chapter, and then on top of that, we also have the, the dimensional gateway for Madame Blostrella. And after that, we're done. We're actually done, because there's no more golden trophies after that, so that's the last 3 fights, and the Star Hunt's definitely gonna be a fight, since, well, that's how it's always been. So, I'm very curious on how this is gonna go here. But honestly, I had a lot of fun, and although it's sad to say goodbye to what is a crazily fun adventure, honestly, it was gonna happen eventually, so honestly, at least we're ending on a high note, and, well, we had a lot of fun along the way. But first things first, since we see where this green square is, let's definitely go grab our final memory real quick, and actually read our last 2 memories. Oh, and it's about data, apparently, because sun definitely makes me think of that. Or is it? No, it isn't actually. It's something else, apparently. S-O-N. But it's probably made by Data and, what was his name again? It's probably in here. But he's up above. I saw him for a second before I started today's episode. But here we go. Sun Movie of the Week. The prop warehouse fills me with a sense of deja vu. And now I realize why. The warehouse is filled with props and set pieces modeled after our own adventures. The Space Opera Network optioned the rights to our life stories for a film. It appears to be stuck in turnaround. Good. They sent us the script. They replaced me with a wisecracking parrot in order to make me warmer and more relatable. Can you imagine? Warmer, because he's a robot. That's funny. And then we also got the Phantom number 2 for beating the Phantom. The Phantom lured Rayman, Rabbid Mario, Rabbid Peach, and myself to the Space Opera Network under false pretenses, so we might boost the viewership from which he draws his power. Should his spotlight have grown any larger, he would have become invincible. Fortunately, I chose the perfect moment to strike. Once again, I was onto him from the onset. Definitely wasn't, but nice try there, BeepO. But with that being said, that's the rest of our memories. now is just our planet coins. So first things first is, well, making our way up to the top of here, and it looks like there's something with our one little buddy, and I had just realized that this isn't even moved. We need to move this into position. But there we go. I thought these would stay in position after we leave areas, so apparently all the stuff that I moved while we were here before went back to where it was. But there's one of our secret planet coins. And we also got a dark mess puddle up here, apparently. Really? So the star hunt isn't a mission, then? Really? Okay, then. Interesting. Well, let's definitely grab that real quick. Green screen scene. And we also got, I don't see a dark mess puddle on my prop list. Can you get this cleared out for me? You can definitely try. And I can't work in these conditions. My artistic vision has been compromised by dark mess. Okay, and with that being said, art at stake now begins. I don't see Dada, though, unless he was there and I just didn't see him. But here we go. Honestly, I'm kind of curious on what we'll find in this one. It's a low-level one, so it's going to be easy to do. My main question is, what are they going to have us be doing, really? Because honestly, an easy level is going to be we get out of it, get done with it pretty easily. Ooh, hello. Okay, we got some wild claws. Not sure how I feel about that. Also, I should double check my. Okay, I turned it down during in between episodes, so I wasn't sure if it was on or not. Okay, we're making sure that's back to where we were, because the only time I ever turned it low during our story was the second time we fought the Kraken, just because I was, well, one, I wanted to make sure I finished the episode, and if I were to not turn the Kraken's difficulty down, definitely wasn't going to be able to do it in that episode, because we did the hardest one first of all the sets. But honestly, Wild Claws, interesting level 4 mission, because that's not the easiest enemy type in the game. So I'm a little curious on how much health they're going to be having. Because 4 turns? Yeah, 4 turns is... Okay, yeah, 889 HP. Okay. Is there 8 enemies on board? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's more than 8. Okay. So they want us to specifically pick certain targets then, I think. Based on what I can see here then. Okay. Well, if that is going to be the case, best case scenario would be to probably have Rabbid and Mario go and deal with the ones that I like dealing with the least, being these Riptides. But honestly, it's the best case scenario. So let's try and get them as close as we possibly can. And see if I can maybe get a good hit into them. I feel like I can maybe do something here. But we definitely do double dash, I think, on you. Are we close enough to maybe get a little bit more damage? I don't think so. But that's not too bad, I guess. We can get a Frenzy in and get a little bit more damage onto the Riptide. I think we can work with that. And maybe, just maybe, I can pull him closer. That's always an option as well. But, I don't want to do it randomly. I want to make sure we're doing this properly. Rabbid Peach's best movement seems to be... yeah, this side. So Rayman's going to need to sit behind the box here, and then push her forward. Because I'm going to need the Oozer to help me out a little bit here. And then hopefully we can get him to do something he actually needs to be doing, and that's by actually doing damage. Because these guys like to not do what I need them to do when I only have one summon on the field. Okay, we got a little bit of damage into the Wild Claw. He's starting to move. That's good. Other than that, do a little bit more damage to you. I like the idea of that. Let's move him closer, because it's going to take him longer to get here. And I like making sure we're taking out targets. Okay, other than that, Now let's figure out where Rayman needs to go. Rayman, where would you like to go, buddy? I think you can go to the left side with Rabbid Peach, I think. I think that would be a safe option for the most part. And honestly, I can use our ability to knock enemies off of the just in general, like, just knock them off of places to our advantage. So, first things first is definitely setting up plunger guards, because these things attack 3 times anyways, so let's make sure we use those, and make sure this guy goes down. And then what I'll do is we'll definitely set up the rocket ride. We're going to fling this guy off the map a couple times and make sure he's out of the picture, because I am not letting him get any freebies here, because we're not about to deal with Mr. I'm going to fling you off the map and do tons of damage. Wasn't close enough to get the big hit there, and you survived. Oh no. Wait a minute. That's not good. How'd you survive? That's my main question. Okay. Not really sure how you survived that. And also, where'd our frenzy go? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no? We should still have a hit. Oh no, I used selfie first. Oops. That's probably not the smartest idea. That actually kind of backfired, didn't it? Okay, there's no way I can get selfie into position, right? Yeah, it looks like he's kind of locked out of getting to us. Okay. Too bad there's no close enough dash here. It's kind of whatever he ends up picking. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. It's possible. I don't like the idea of this, though, but we can work with this, I think. Hopefully I didn't just mess myself up majorly. They are only level 4, so maybe we'll get lucky. Also, these guys are going to spawn enemies. I forgot about that. So that'll make this go by quicker, too, because that's 2 extra enemies on field, and they're much easier to take out. Maybe the Riptide's out of range for the other one. Okay, 218 damage isn't bad. I'm more curious about what the other one's going to do, and that's where I'm worried. Okay, he's going for the... Okay, thank you. I was worried, but we got lucky. Hopefully... Yeah, you got him. Okay. Thankfully that worked out. Okay. That's much better than what I thought it was going to be. Okay. Now, it's all about figuring this out. I'm going to say definitely dash into you. And then we're definitely going to double dash into you too. Do another double dash. Okay. So far so good. We can go closer to them. Or we can figure this out in a different way. Looks like the best possible outcome is Rabbid Peach helping out here. And getting Rayman over there with the Vortex suit. Which is definitely, probably going to be what we do. Just because I see that being a better outcome. But let's make sure we're... Oh, I'm not close enough to do the other thing. Okay, that's fine. Well, what we can do is definitely set up our good old Vortex guards, since they'll have some fun with them. And then we'll also use our nice Vortex pole, and that actually gets our other buddy over here as well. And we also get to blast these guys around the map with the extra bounces of the Vortexes. And just like that, completely move people out of bounds, get them nice and in position. We can push him out of map, maybe. Yep. Good, good, good. That's really good to see. Okay, only 4 more left. Not a bad start here. Now it's all about just slowly kind of figuring out how to get the rest of them here. And we might be able to do it via the Dukes here, just as long as we do it right. Probably should set up the counter blow first, before, well, we get blasted into next week with the Dukes here, because we can hit everybody right now. Probably best to make sure if he takes himself out, no one else gets injured in the process. And they hurt each other too. So, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Okay, thank you. That's good. It's fine, I can live with that. A little worried on what that was going to happen there, though. Okay, so far so good. Maybe, just maybe, we can get a big hit in here. Not too sure, though. I know we don't get knocked out no matter what we do here, right? So, maybe we could do this in a way that we set up the counter blow first, probably, just in case. And then if they try anything, they knock themselves out for it. And hopefully, that works in our favor. And it also kind of pushes us out of major damage range, even if we get hit by 2 of these guys. Because now we're in a really good spot. Plus we get the counter blow. So down goes one of the Riptides. And now we can move out of position where we're not getting hit. And that works out perfectly. And I think we go for you because you're going to do more damage than anybody else. So there we go. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I think that's literally everything we can do. Yeah, nothing else. But not too bad. Not bad at all. There's nothing the enemies can do now, though. We're in a very good spot where we're pretty healthy. And even if they tried to knock out Rabbid Mario, which is the lowest at the current moments, they won't be able to. And thankfully, self-service doesn't count as a knockout for us. So, no matter what, we win this. So, honestly, best thing we can do right now is probably just heal ourselves and see what we can do from there. I'm going to do this Super Mushroom Bag, just to know for sure we're nice and healed on Rabbid Mario. And then we'll just do a normal heal for good old Rayman here, because he's going to need it before we do our next things. But just like that, down goes our next major mission. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Level 4 mission, but honestly, still had some length to it, honestly, so ended up being longer than I thought it was gonna end up being, honestly. But there we go. Cool. But down goes our golden medal as well, and that's another golden medal for our completion for the Space Opera Network here. And it looks like we are going to see Tom Fawn, maybe? No, it's Rayman. Really? Okay then, what does he got to say? Because it looks like new management is now Rayman instead of the Phantom. That's cool. Huh, how's that for action-packed entertainment? How's that indeed? I wonder how many dialogue, like, things we missed for doing Rayman later. I wonder what would happen if you take out Phantom earlier. How much extra dialogue. I know we got extra dialogue for the Phantom, too. Oh, he's making, what is that supposed to be, Mama? That's funny. I have worked in every medium imaginable. Animatronics is the noblest art form of them all. Interesting. But yeah, that definitely seems like it's supposed to be a Mama instead of a Dada. That's interesting. But down we go. And now it's about time we figure out how to get the lights on. And I'm pretty sure what we need to do. We just need to flip both of these opposite direction. Went the wrong way. So, flip it the other way around. We can back on out now. We don't need that anymore. And then we just need to go to this side. Actually, is that right? No, we don't even need to flip it, actually. Oh, no, we definitely do. Yeah, I almost messed up. Yeah, it's good that I double-checked. Okay, and then we just flip it to the other side. And then we can go turn on the lights for the Star Hunt. And just like that, everything is in position now. And now all about we need to do at this point is just turn that on over. And I think we're good. I think we're good to go. I don't see anything else that could possibly not be in position. So now it's all about just going back to where our ladder was over here. Jumping on them. And flipping back around the way we came in order to get to the mission that we just did. So, fly back around, circle back, and then just make sure we make it to the next area. and then just follow the boxes and the crates here to perfectly get to where we need to go. And just like that, I think we got this puzzle solved. As long as we're... yeah, we're good. Okay. I wasn't too sure for a second there, because I thought we were going to fall, but we got lucky. Okay, cool. And even if you did mess up the not like moving this over, they give you a ladder anyways, which is good. So you don't have to go and redo anything. But just like that, we jump on over. I see something for Donkey Kong's adventure for Kingdom Battle. It's funny. But just keep on jumping on the jump panels all the way to our nice little button to finish off our star hunt. And I'm kind of curious on what we'll end up getting for the star hunt. But just like that, lights are on, ring is set, and Magnifowl is ready to punch that rabbit into a nice fine paste. Because there's no way it's not going to get punched into a paste with how those guys are.
Oh, what gives? We got the lights on. Why aren't they fighting?
Let's go see what's the matter. Maybe it's not too late to film a tag team tornado ladder match. Maybe. Yeah, what is going on? Pretty please? Just one little punch. You'll hardly feel it. I was right. Where's my stunt double? When's the safety meeting? I don't even have boxing gloves. It's not a boxing match, buddy. It's a wrestling match, obviously. But, poor dude.
I'll do it. Haven't read the script, but got my own gloves.
True, he does. But it looks like it's actually a boxing match then. I thought it was a wrestling match, just based on how everyone was reacting to it.
Can I be in it? I don't have boxing gloves, but I have speed, agility, plus I have I'm great at leg work.
Does Rabbid Peach want to join?
Leg work? Really? Anyways, I'm in. I can't outbox both of these chumps. I can outbox both of these chumps.
I doubt it, but we can see. It sounds dangerous, but the Spit Bucket Boy franchise does have a lot of fans. Okay, let's do it. Looks like we are going in, and this is actually our challenge, apparently. That Magnifowl looks pretty big. Maybe guy who gets punched isn't the role for me after all. Go on, your agent said you had boxing experience, time to shine. Okay, well, here we go. Probably just a normal fight, though, right? I would think so. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Kind of curious. Yes, we'll find out. I don't think it's going to be a regular or any kind of different kind of fight. I think it's just going to be like a normal enemy fight. Didn't look like it would be, but you never know. Guess we'll find out. No, it is actually a straight up mission. Okay. Defeat the Magnifowls. Well, 2 turns. Okay. I can do this in 2 turns. Okay, that's easy. Let's see here. What are we dealing with, though? Position-wise, why are you there? I don't like that. I'd rather Rayman be there, honestly, if anybody. You know what? I'm gonna manage team. I do not like my positioning whatsoever. Can I... oh, I can't move them. Oh, snap. Okay, they did that on purpose then. Okay. Trying to think of how I can do this then. Because Rabbid Peach is in a really, really, really bad spot. But thankfully, okay, we can easily get over here. Good. Ooh, I was a little worried there for a second. Also, wait a minute. I need to put you over here, actually, because you have no way of getting out there. So, yeah, you move there instead, bud. Okay, we can get to the Magnifowl. Actually, there's 3 of them, actually. I thought there was only 2. Okay, this could be a problem. Okay, sorry for the cut. My dog started barking there. And, don't know what, honestly. But, honestly, here we go. So, thing is I see an idea of what we should do. I think the best case scenario is plunger guarding, for sure. So, let's definitely get those set up. And we go from there. We definitely blast them with as much as we possibly can do. I think the best case scenario here is I think Rayman can somewhat deal with one by himself. So let's give the plunger guard over there so we can help out Rabbid Peach a little bit. Too bad we have magicians. That really, really, really messes things up here. So we need to get very, very lucky on this. I think the best case scenario here is to make sure we do enough dashes. Maybe spawn the user in front of him to maybe force him to attack him. I hope he does. Okay, he is. Good. That's good. That guy's down then. Okay, we know he's down. So magicians won't be able to make him survive. We punch the ever-living heck out of this guy, I think, and hope that he's not moving, actually. Oh no, they force you to come to them. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Magnifals were a little different. Well, that's fine. I can still work with that. But dash into you. Get our dashes in real quick. Can't be going for Frenzy, though. Frenzy's not smart. But we could definitely knock you down a peg. So, with that being the case, I'm going to say what we should do is punch first, ask questions later for you to make sure you go down this turn. And then put all our focus on knocking out the other not Magnifal after we push him into the rocket ride. So that's probably how we'll do this. I think that's probably the safest way of doing this. Then fling them both into the pit. Oh, nope, he didn't go in the pit. He didn't go in the pit. Thankfully I hit him. It could have been bad. Okay. He's basically down. Both of those guys are still up, though. But they're gonna get hit by poison damage. So it's fine. As long as we bring Rabbid Mario back just enough, we can confirm the knockout, at least. Which I think is what we should do. Didn't knock him out, though. Which is my biggest fear about that. But it's fine. Also, I'm surprised my other thing didn't go off on him. Okay, well that's a little bit of an unfortunate thing, but let's make sure that Rabbid Mario is in close range of making sure the other guy goes down. I'm going to make sure this guy's low enough, though. No matter what, he starts his turn and he gets knocked out, so I think that's what we should go for. Just make sure magicians can't do nothing. Because these guys like giving people extra HP, so if we can confirm that they can't do that, honestly, safest option at the end of the day. Although Rayman's in a weird spot, but he's fine. Also, it looks like that Magnifal's just given up, apparently. Looks like they're just going for self-service, though. I'll take it. Less damage to me. But, yeah, as long as they don't knock out Rayman, we're fine. Because that's their whole turn right there. Okay, good. And now it's our turn, and we are going for the Magnifal. Cool. Thank you, user. You did exactly what I needed you to do, bud. And just like that, Star Hunt done, and we are one mission closer to finishing everything we need to do here. Got our golden prism, too. And there's another golden trophy. So, with that being said, we only have 2 more things to do. And that is just 2 more regular missions. One being the... Oh no, that went up higher than I thought it did. Okay.
Huh, audiences are in love.
I guess they are, buddy. I guess they are. Okay, so... Wouldn't there be 2 of them, though? Because, yeah, we have the gateway. So, why is there not 2 slots left on that? I thought it would only go up by 1. Really? That's strange. But down that goes. And let's see what we got. What a fight! Makes Spit Bucket Boy 2 look like a spelling bee. What about you? Can you put in a good word for me with the Phantom in case there's a Spit Bucket Boy 4? Okay then. Why don't you want to be in number 3? But, wait. Actually, wait, no, he did say 2, right? Me. Okay, yeah, I was about to say. This was number 3, he wants to join number 4. Okay. I was about to say. Thought I misread that, but okay. Now it's time for our gateway. And gateway, I'm curious on how this is gonna go. Honestly. Unless the other thing doesn't give us a planet coin. No, it has to, because we're missing... No, we only... Oh yeah, no, this should be the only one left. I'm pretty sure. Huh. Okay, I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna heal up, though. Might as well use my coins instead of wasting my turn to do it. But here we go. I think we're more than ready.
You are certain it is a combat. You seek beyond the dimensional drift. Speak up for the audience at home, please.
Yep, we're more than ready. So send us into the Space Opera Network's Dimensional Rift. Because I'm kind of curious on what we're going to get for the gateway here. Because I'm going to be honest, sometimes these can be kind of scary. So I'm hoping it's not a survive. Survives are where I know that it's going to get quite dicey. And also, we didn't check the difficulty. Probably a bad thing we didn't. But, maybe we'll be fine. I guess we'll find out. But here we go. It's a defeat all. Okay, good. How many enemies, though? Oh, wow. 24. Okay. Most of them are bomb-bombs. Okay, good. I was about to say. Oh, that would have been much harder if it was not bomb-bombs. Wow, okay. This one's going to take a little longer than I was hoping for it to be, but that's how gateways are, honestly. Okay. Well, first things first. Let's figure out how we want to do this. Definitely looks like dashing you and taking out the extra bomb-bomb over there is a smart idea to start. From there, we can go into the pipe, but yeah, that bomb-bomb up there is in a safe spot, so we can't go for him. But I do have an idea here, honestly. We set up self-service over here, get them spawned in, and we prepare what I like to definitely call a package delivery, because I'm going to definitely take this to them and drop it right on top of them. There we go. Not too bad. Maybe if we can get closer, which I think we definitely can, I'm going to use that to my advantage and do a nice little punch-a-roo and see if we can maybe knock out a couple. It doesn't knock them all out, but it definitely does some damage. So let's go for it. Thought I actually got the squashette there for a second. Really did. Okay, not too bad. That's 5 enemies out already. Now it's all about figuring out where to go from here. Okay, no enemies on this side of the map. They're all over there. So we need to find a way to get over there. Rayman looks like he's going to have fun hook-shotting over. So we definitely need to make sure Rayman goes up there. Thing is how do we get him up there is the real question. Since it's all positioning to make sure of it. Okay. Well, if I do that, I might be able to hook shot up from... Yeah, I think that's possible, actually. Let me try it. It's worth a check. So, do that. Jump onto Rabbid Peach. Fling ourselves with the hook shots. It did not fling us higher than I thought it would. Okay, that's not good. Oh no, it did. Okay, perfect. Oof. I was a little worried about that. Okay, get ourselves as close as we can. I don't mind this positioning, actually. And then what I can do from here... I think our safest option from here... Where do we go from movement-wise? Okay. There's definitely something we can do. I'm going to say definitely what the first thing's going to be is to make sure the bomb-bombs over there don't chase us. Then, what we can do from here is we could set up some traps with the plunger guards here, and then make sure these guys get a nice rude awakening before they get a chance to do anything. Okay, back it on up. And then, actually we don't need to back up too much. We just need to be out of the range of the bomb on here. And then blast on through, make sure we do as much damage as we possibly can, and make sure we give them a nice little show. But there we go, perfect. He's still around, and I'm fine with that, I think. So, not too bad. I'm going to set up a counter blow in case they decide to do anything, because they might pull him. Then what I can do is we can go in, like so. Everyone is in good range of him right now, actually. So let's definitely get a frenzy in. Do a free little dash into you. You have damage reduction, so I actually don't mind being out of position for right now. So let's kind of see if we can get some people out of position by doing what we're doing right now. And just maybe get a free bomb on too while we're at it. Actually, no, I can get the bomb on for free. Let's just get him. So make sure he doesn't just ram into me. That works out. Okay, cool. And then other than that, I think we're just gonna sit and watch and see what happens with this next turn. Good chunk of enemies taken out though, with the rocket ride. But kind of curious on they're healing each other. Okay, that's fine. But as long as we have our costume on, we're resistant to damage that we take from these guys mostly. Not a lot of damage, mind you, but it's something compared to nothing. So I just don't like the fact that they're getting free hits for later, is all. It doesn't look like... no, that does set up counterblow, right? Okay, I was about... No. Oh no, he doesn't have it up. He's got Fury. So, yeah, it doesn't really give him that, but would have been nice. But yeah, let's definitely head on through and see what we can do from here. It's definitely figuring out movements first. Just getting everybody, like, kind of figured out where they're able to go. And then go from there. We got a lot of people with damage reduction. Best case scenario would be to... Oh, I just noticed something. There's no gold medal for this. Really? Good to know, actually. How close can I pull everybody? Not very far. I don't think the hook would take me any closer, though. So I don't think we're doing that. But I do think, best case scenario right now would be to get these guys together. Because we can dash into two of them for now. No, they're just out of range. Of course they are. That is really, really unfortunate. Okay, we can deal with that. That's not the biggest problem, but not exactly how I wanted that to go. But there, at least we got rid of our enemies. Other than that, now it's just about figuring out how to get rid of these guys. And also, maybe figuring out a way to drop their damage reduction. Because we're not going to be able to do much if they're going to be blocking out a lot of the damage we do. So hopefully I can drop in a position where, okay, I can definitely hit a couple of them out of their stuff. So let's definitely drop both of your guys' freebies. Then we're going to drop a nice little user right in the middle here. And maybe take out the bomb on too, while we're at it. Maybe. Doesn't look like it, but it's doing something. And it got rid of another enemy for me. That works out. Okay, back up a little bit. And then get rid of the bomb. Maybe. That could be good, but I'm not too sure on it yet. I'm gonna say definitely probably better if I I can double dash, or one dash you maybe, and then I can maybe punch him out. No, I need to do one more. Okay, double dash you then. And then what I can do is maybe along the lines of jumping up with the... yeah, with that. Is it close enough to get into position, though? No, it doesn't seem like it. Huh. Unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna probably just use that to make sure. Let's see what we can do here. Because we got a lot of positions, but I want to make sure we're doing damage. But I think the way I see it right now would be to knock out the bomb, I think. So let's do that first, to break off the damage reduction. Just so I know that we're going to do some big damage here, and they're not going to get out of it. Because the game is definitely going to try and do that on me if I don't do that. So there we go, perfect. Down goes those guys, and now it's all about just figuring out how to do this next move. We can go in the pipe here, and maybe be safe for at least a little bit. Ooh, we can actually help out Rayman. That's probably what we should do then. So, self-service, definitely move in position, buddy, because I'm going to definitely need you in the very near future. If we can drop some damage reduction, probably going to be the best case scenario here. Okay, cool. I like everybody being closer to where they need to be. There we go. Got another enemy off the field. So far, so good. We got 18 enemies. Now we just need to get the last few. Bomb-bombs are out of range. Magicians are going to do magician things. And the squash head's basically down. We don't like it how it flinged me. But could be fine. Guess we'll find out here in a second. Definitely don't like the positioning we got forced into just because of one squash head, though. Yeesh. Yikes. Okay. Not the best outcome. What is our user going to do? Depends on what he does. Okay, that's fine. He got rid of the bomb-bomb. I'll take it. I'll definitely take that. That's better than what I thought it was going to happen. Probably best case scenario here is just double dash down, honestly. And then, let's see here. Possibly I could do something here. Send our fake one over there, maybe? That could be a workaround to dealing with that side, maybe. Depends on if we can even help them. Looks like we can, as long as we move like here. And just fly around. Make sure we get over to them. And it looks like we can at least get rid of you easily. So let's just punch you down. And then one more ghostly walker out of the way. Don't mind about him, he doesn't need to stay up. And it doesn't look like it even matters if anybody does go down here. So as long as we're safe for the most part and just, do things normally. And not go like crazy with things. It looks like best case scenario here. Trying to think of it. Looks like maybe dropping your cover, honestly. Because I think Rabbid Mario can do the job as long as he's in position here. And it's pretty easy to do that. As long as we do this right. So, what we'll do is we'll move like right about here. We know we can get to him, and now we can move him, as long as we move just a little bit back so we can actually get into the jump radius. Or actually, wait, is he just out? Please don't tell me he's just out of the radius. If that is, that's messed up. Aw, no. Really? Oh, come on. That's not cool. Okay, plunger guards then. Plunger guards into position over on that side. And then what we can do from here... He's not going to go down though, that's the problem. And I don't really have a way of forcing it. Well, technically I got an idea. We set up counter blow. He's in open space. So if he decides to attack Rabbid Mario, it's possible something could happen. But we do have the chance here that he goes for Rabbid Mario. Nope, he went for Rayman. Of course he did. Unfortunate. But we still got him. It's not like it's not gonna happen. Although, me being pushed out this far does kind of hinder things. But it looks like I'm able to recover pretty easily. But, just punch you on down, buddy. Nice try, though. Nice try indeed. I did not expect you to try that, but it almost worked. I'll definitely give you that. And then I think from here, safest idea for the fact that we know we have another mission after this, let's just get everybody nice and healed, I think. And then we go for the final blows, since making sure everybody's like at least decently healed is probably smart at the end of the day. So, it looks like best case scenario here, jump on Rabbid Mario, fly ourselves right on over, and dash India, and end off quite a fun little gateway. A lot of enemies, but not too bad whatsoever. And it looks like we got one level out of it, so level 10 is the max. Really. Surprising. Very surprising. Okay, so we're more than leveled enough for the final mission then. That's good. And we also got a planet coin from that as well. So I'm guessing that's where our final planet coin was. Maybe. Because I don't think the gold thing is where that's going to be. But anything else from you, Madame Boestrella? Your segment drew big numbers. Okay. Your segment? No, okay. I thought you were going to say something different. Anyway, she's done. Okay, we'll leave her alone. But not too bad. Okay. Well, from here, let's do a quick teleport over to the shop. And that would be a good check for planet coin-wise. Because if we know we have all the planet coins, we're good. So, yeah, we got all the planet coins. Okay, cool. So, nothing is... Oh, no, wait. No, there's one missing. Somewhere. But I think it might be attached to the other thing. Which I hope it is, because, I got no clue on where the final one could be. But so far, so good. Other than that, before we go and deal with our final area, let's double check, things real quick. And see what we want to do. I'm going to say that's probably fine. Other than that... Actually, you know what? Take that off and put the burn status one on more. I think that could help us out better. And then other than that, extra HP when dropping an enemy is always good. Yeah, that's fine. I like it. And then other than that, counter blow is always good with the cooldown. So that'll work out. Yeah, that's more than enough. That'll be more than helpful. But now it's all about figuring out how we're going to do the other thing. And that's where I'm worried. Because, I don't know if that's going to give us a planet coin. But back to the Western Land is where we're going. Because that is where our final mission is that we know about. And that's definitely going to give us a skin for Rayman, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure completion reward for the planet is going to be a gun skin for Rayman. And this mission here is going to also be another one. So both of the missing weapon skins are accounted for. So now it does give you a planet coin. Okay, perfect. We're more than ready then. Okay, cool. And he's only level 9, so we should have this. I'm going to give him a nice punch, though. And just like that, start off our final mission of Sparks of Hope. I'm very much surprised we're here. And I have a feeling it's going to be my least favorite type of mission. And if it is a survive mission, I have no idea how this is going to go. But we'll be able to do it. We just gotta figure it out. And it is to survive. So, survive as long as we can. 6 turns. Got it. And 7 turn limit. Okay, there's no way to miss the turn limit. That's good. Just don't get knocked out. Okay? Seems easy enough. Bravados, Magnifouls, yikes. Okay. Not the... my favorite type of enemies. I'll definitely say that. But, I have an idea. I do have an idea. So, first things first, wait. Maybe I can do it this way, actually. I go through here. Do I need to be above? No, I don't. Okay, good. That was what I was worried about. Would I rather be on that side or on this side? That's the real question. I'm gonna say, for the most part, because the Magnifals don't move immediately, maybe it would be better to go up there with Rabbid Mario, maybe? And then make sure we're safe on this front, maybe? Not 100% on it, but it's worth a try. But we'll definitely Frenzy. I'm gonna say we save self-service for now. I think. It looks like we could, if we wanted to, go for it the other way, but let's make sure what kind of damage we're doing first, before we do anything crazy. I'm gonna say, probably send you through here first, and then send in the user, so we know that they're wasting time on something that isn't our allies. I wish you didn't move in. Oh no, that's a good spot. Okay, that's fine. I thought you were gonna go in a worse spot than that. Okay, other than that, I think what we can do is set up a trap over here with the plunger guards. And then we can... Let's see, I can maybe make the hook. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I gotta use the leverage here in order to get where we can be in a very much better spot. Okay, not too bad. I'm definitely gonna say Rocket Ride is in our future. So let's make sure we actually dash you first, actually, before I do that, because I don't want you running, honestly. But we're gonna make sure these guys don't get any freebies on us, and we fling them completely out of bounds. Ooh, that's an interesting spot to put him. But we're definitely gonna have to go there and make sure we give him a burn or two. Make sure he's just out of position. But not too bad. Not too bad at all. That works out. Where's our bravado buddy, though? Is he out? Or he's behind us? Eesh. Okay. Well, I'm resistant to being put into weird spots there, so that's fine. I don't mind using my frenzy like I did either, because it's a very decent way to use it. I do think what we need to do now is secure Rabbid Peach's survival. So, here you go, Mr. Magpal. Just gonna give you one of those real quick, just so I know that you don't chase me down here in a second. Because if you do, I can't secure my survival whatsoever. So, I'm gonna say... trying to think of where we can move where I won't get flung around like a really weird way. But I think that's gonna be where it is. Just make sure the Magpal's out. I can survive a turn or two being beaten up by these guys for a little bit, I think. Let's definitely make sure we give the squash at a punch or two, and then figure out from there where to go. Since I feel like where we're at right now is not too bad. And I don't want to move in another area because of the bravado. But not too bad. He's definitely coming this way, though. So I need to be ready for him, because he's going to be not too friendly. And his little buddy's going to come over here, too. And... where are you going? Yikes. Definitely yikes, but... Actually, did self-service go down? No, he's still up. I thought he went down there for a second. Okay, that's not too bad. Ooh, hello. That's the last thing I wanted to see over here. Okay. Well, I have an idea. We can vortex pull all of you over here. I like the idea of that, because I got an idea for them. I did not want to put you up there at all. You did that on purpose. Really, game? Okay. Well, dash into these two, push them out of bounds. Didn't do as much as I thought it would, but that's fine. Oh, you're here. Forgot you moved into that weird position. Other than that, I'm gonna say we definitely punch you, because that's gonna push you. And as long as you go out of bounds, you don't get your free counterattack, right? You shouldn't, but apparently you did. You're not supposed to do that. Okay. Well, not sure how I feel about that. Just because it's not supposed to happen. But it did. Okay. Well, learned something new. Because that's not supposed to happen. But it did. So, can't really change the outcome there. Fortunate it did though. Just because it really shouldn't have. But it did. So, unfortunate, but I can't change the outcome of the game to work in my favor all the time. Would be nice, I will say that. But, let's see, first things first, confirming these guys go down would be a good idea. But I also like the idea of maybe helping out Rabbid Peach get behind cover here first, before we do that. Because then we can confirm the safety of us here. But I think maybe moving here would be smarter. Yeah, that's definitely smarter. Can't get Rabbid Mario into safety, though. I can confirm, however, that our fake Rabbid Mario stays up longer. So maybe that would be fine. From here, though, I'm definitely going to say Vortex Guard the entrance, in case they try anything, because they're gonna spawn, and I'd feel better knowing they're not gonna get a freebie on me. But, Rabbid Mario is definitely gonna go this way, though. It's 100% gonna happen. We're gonna make sure these guys don't get back up. But, we're gonna use him as baits, but we are gonna counterblow. So we're perfectly ready for anything they try. And regular Rabbid Mario is just gonna wait it out and see what happens. Other than that, looks like just blasting you normally would be a good idea. Thought I actually got you just because of the crit there, honestly. But sadly not. Would have been funny if it did. But, okay, that's not too bad. Next turn, Magnifal's so far away it's not going to do anything. You moved me, but you just pushed me back into place, and you got counterblowed, so fine. I'll take it. Ended up working for me. But here they come. Nice try there. You're not jumping on me, and you're not going to get attacks, because that's the one good thing about having stuff like Vortex Guard, is that you don't get any freebies. Nice try. Also, how are you on the map still? You look like you're about to fly off, but somehow you survived. Well, because they're trying to keep spawning squashettes on us, I'm going to make sure that they don't do so. Might as well make sure of it, right? Not too bad, though. Dash into you, though. Let's make sure we do enough damage to drop these guys. I think that would be a good start here. How do we do that, though? Looks like maybe along the lines of, like, something like here-ish? Yeah, like right there. Do one dash into you, double dash into you, surprise, there you go, now you're out of bounds. Nice try, though. You weren't even supposed to be on the map, apparently. But you tried, definitely tried. And I'll give you A for effort, honestly. But from here, now it's all about just figuring out how to get everybody to a good spot. Okay, I can get a knockout on you. That's what I want to do. Let's make sure that you're just down. I don't want to waste turns confirming knockouts and stuff like that, so I feel better that I know that they're not in the picture anymore. There we go. Another one down. We're gonna make sure you don't even try nothing, because you're trapped, no matter what you do. You're gonna try it. You ain't gonna survive it, though. Magnifal, on the other hand, I'm gonna make sure you're done, buddy, because you have no HP left. So, boom, and kaboom, You are out. Okay, no more worrying about anybody else other than who we know about. It's all that matters. Let's move just out of range, because I know they can't hit me from here. And now let's see how the squashheads want to play this. Because they'll spawn. They won't be getting much, though. Getting free blast from our vortexes. And for spawning, it actually pushed him out of position, too, which is funny. But not too bad at all. That's a really good turn. Now it's all about making sure we're not on that side, I think. But it's all just squashettes, though. So, it's not too bad. But I do think we can maybe knock out the squashettes that are currently on the map. Yeah, we definitely can. Okay, let's go for it. Let's just make sure they're off. So, 4 more are coming, but the 2 that were already on the map are gone. Good. That's a good turn. Now it's all about just making sure Rabbid Peach can get out of this range. Because right now, she's not in a good spot. So, let's make sure she can get out of the squash zone until we have more vortexes back up, or just things in general. There we go, that's good. You can't get out on your own, so let's help you get to safety, because I'd like to know that for sure you're going to be up for another round. What about Rabbid Mario, though? He technically isn't right now, but I know that he won't go down if he does get attacked. But that doesn't mean that he's not able to escape, though, because he could just go over here and slowly but surely make his way back into safety. So it doesn't really matter on his end, just as long as we know that these two are in a safe zone like so. Other than that, just enter and let's see what the crowd of enemies are going to try. Because they're coming. They're definitely coming. But the thing is I don't think they're going to be able to do much, even with this movement. I'm kind of curious where the next portals are going to spawn, though. That's the main problem. Next to the pipe. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I know I can safely come over here, though, so let's start the fun and get some plunger guards back up and make sure we are more than safe for the next round here. There we go. Then what we should do is along the lines, I think, of flinging these guys completely away from us. Fling you off. Make sure you guys don't try nothing, because I'm not going to let it. Just fling you far, far, far away. Nowhere near me. You chase after Rabbid Mario, I guess, but I'm just going to make sure that you don't come on that side. I'd rather you be far away from us as we can make it. Right now, just 2 enemies. That's fine. More than fine. And I think what we do is just make our way back to where we were. And then just safely sit up here for now, because they can't make it to us right now. And then honestly, just back up just a slight bit, just because we know that the enemies can't follow us. Can I spawn in another one? No, I can't. I was curious about that, but sadly no. Can I maybe... Yep, I can punch out one of them for free. Might as well go for it. Make sure they're far from getting close to me. And then we can make our way right on back to getting to our buddies. And just stay close enough to know that we aren't going to be jumped here. Because the enemies are going to slowly make their way over here. But it looks like in a way that it's not going to help them whatsoever. We also got a couple free blasts into them. They're going through the pipes now. They do make it to us, but not in a way that it's detrimental. Just because, yeah, we do get hit with gusts, but the thing is one enemy is not a problem. And the thing is we could just go back the way we came here in a second. So they kind of can't do much with what they just did. But right now, I think what we can do... Curious about it. Okay. I think what I want to do is... I could do that, but I don't think I want to do it that way. We don't have another turret, though, unfortunately. But I would go for it if I could. But I think definitely we vortex them far, far away from us. And just make sure they can't get into anything that we're going to be going to in the very near future. And then give them a nice fun time far, far away from us by flinging them over there somewhere. There we go. Okay, now that we know that that's safe for the most part, let's give you another dash into the void. And from there, we just gotta figure out how we can do this. I think we can leave Rabbid Mario back here for the fake one. Just because I know they'll focus him. So, honestly, might as well make sure we do so. Make sure counter blows on, though, before we do that. And then, we probably just run, I think. But I will knock you out, though, I think. Unless there's anybody else that's gonna be... Nah, I think it's better to go for this one, actually. This one's just waiting for us on the other side. Yeah, I'm not gonna have it, buddy. You can get on out of here before you try that. Okay, cool. From here, though, I'm gonna say we spawn in the oozers to make sure that we have as much of a safety net as we could possibly need. That also gets rid of you two. That's even better. I really, really like that. Then we make sure to get a heal too, because then we know he has even more HP to go with. Okay, now it's all about just making sure everybody's in a safe zone. I know Rabbid Peach can make it out from this range, so I think it's best to have Rabbid Peach help Rabbid Mario get out of position, and then just get to safety. And honestly, from here, I think it's literally over and done with. The enemies can't get to us, no matter what they do, because I think just by the fact that we're this far out, I don't think they're going to be able to get close enough to do enough damage with their extended movement that they can do. So, honestly, I think this is good. Honestly. And technically, this guy over here, if I wanted to, I could get just close enough to give him a blast and send him packing completely. Or I can do one of these, and he's not going to try anything. So, he can try. He ain't going to get anywhere close, buddy, though. You can try. I'll give you that. But, yeah, you're not moving anywhere. But now we just watch what the enemies want to try. Yes, they hit us, but that's self-service, and that's not us. So it don't count as a knockout if they do knock them out. And they waste their turns trying to get to us in ways that seem like they're wasting their turn, because they probably could have made that jump above there. And just like that, battle completes, and I believe that is game over. For golden trophies, for audience retention, for everything to do with Space Opera Network. But let's see what the final bar is for the Space Opera Network stuff. See what happens when you actually fill it. I think we're it. I think so too, buddy. But not too bad. Not too bad at all. Not too shabby either. I'll definitely say that. We did very good. Very, very, very good. So now, only thing we need to do now is grab our golden treasure chest, open it on up, and see what we get for our prizes. Because I'm pretty sure it's a double Rayman. Yep, we got the Opera Blaster for Rayman, and then the other one should be the Legendary Blaster, since we don't have a Legendary one for him. But honestly, with that being said, if this is indeed the final thing we needed to do outside of buying the last token thing inside the shop, we are complete for the entire game, which is crazy to say, but no, there is another one. Where? Where would it be? I'm pretty sure we did everything. I'm gonna check our progression menu. Let's see, we did every battle. So it's a secret one on the map somewhere. Okay, with that being the case, I'll be right back. We'll go and find it, and we'll complete it. And then, we're officially done. So, you guys actually do have a little bit more left to go, apparently. So, with that being said, BRB, and I'll see you guys very, very soon, and we'll get that completed. Okay, I found the final one, and it's a very, very, very fitting spot for it. Since it's where we started our adventure. Of all places, I'm very surprised I didn't see the wing clipping out the side of the cart curtain there when we were walking through here. But there it is. That's the final one, behind the counter. And just like that, we have all the planet coins now. Surprisingly, the last one being a one that I should have actually found beforehand, because I've actually walked through that area at least a couple times now, just because I was curious if there was anything hidden in the first place that Rayman started. And I honestly didn't think there would be anything in the counter area, but there was, surprisingly. But, just like that, we are good to go. Just like that, we are complete. So, go to the progression, open gift, and there's our legendary blaster. And now, let's go read the actual things for the actual blasters here for the other ones, because I'm pretty sure we already read the other ones here. So let's see what's going on with these two, because I'm curious. Receive the longest standing ovation of any hero with the operatic blaster, or we double your refund. Okay. And legendary blaster. While the benevolent Patilla can't join you, this legendary blaster ensures she's there in spirit. Oh, that's actually kind of cool that they actually reference her here. Huh. That's cool. Because I do know who she is. But that's actually cool that it actually brings that up. Huh. But honestly, with that being said, that's where we're going to be ending off this series. And I'm sad to say that it is over. But it is indeed over. But, with that being said, in the next episode, we'll be going to something completely new. Something we haven't done before. So, honestly, kind of curious on what we'll end up doing. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today and joining me on this journey through all the DLCs of Sparks of Hope. And with that being said, in the next episode, we will be definitely trying out something new. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful fresh day, and see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.